take a little bit of time, finish out losers finals. We're gonna see how this one goes. And yeah, they're gonna do the anime style fist bump. Gotta rear back and put your all into it.
Yeah, these two have a pretty good set history against each other. It is currently 7-6 in GrlyTeenQueen's favor against Pharaoh.
Okay.
The last time they played was 3 months ago, and of note, the last 3 sets they played all went to GrlyTeenQueen.
Okay, so this is a demon for Pharaoh, one that he's gotta figure out and fight right now. Especially since you might not get the chance.
My God.
Oh, okay, we're still alive.
Well, regardless, these are two explosive players with great aggression, as we've already been seeing today. And, I mean, you can see it in the percents right now. GrlyTeenQueen's got that aggression. We gotta see if Pharaoh can bring the tools to match it.
Yeah, and Pharaoh just trying to get a little bit more damage with the egg, trying to pop up GrlyTeenQueen into a place that maybe you can do something off of, but getting caught by the guns, that's a textbook problem. And if GrlyTeenQueen has the green light to keep going for that option now, Pharaoh has got to find a way around it.
I feel like it's so rare that you actually see Bayo guns kill. Like, I don't think I've seen that in a long time. But regardless, it's a great way to close that stock. And now Pharaoh, the classic jab into hard read with the smash attack. A little bit wide on that one there, buddy.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I mean, I did say I wanted him to go crazy. I won't go back on my word, but we are going to get the up smash. That's going to be able to take it. Now, 90%, we have, okay, we almost had an opportunity to like whip punish there, but I think Pharaoh might have hesitated, or maybe he just missed input, not sure, but kind of pushes GrlyTeenQueen over the platform.
Yeah, it's a pretty big deficit here for Pharaoh at the moment. Got to find some good combos, got to get some trains going. But Pharaoh, you've got chat on your side right now. I can see Justin Byleth, if no one else is chanting your name. So you got to get in there. You gotta do it for the crowd.
Oh, there he
there
does
you
it for
go.
the crowd. Does it
For
for
the
the crowd.
crowd.
You mentioned Justin Byleth's name, and he cursed a raw GrlyTeenQueen right there. I know it.
All you need is a little bit of support from your friends. Shout out to Justin, truly helping from a faraway place.
That's so funny. And now we're forcing out the air dodges. Pharaoh starting to get a couple good extensions here. Dash attack, not going to be the most damage, but it is going to help kind of cement your advantage state. We get a little bit more here. I'll have to see if 151 Bayonetta, I mean, do have trouble killing, but not really when you get the back air like that. That's gonna be really good.
Yeah, that back air is always a solid option, and it kills really well. Great platform drop with the down B there, though, catching GrlyTeenQueen off guard. And now, Pharaoh's got a really good lead to play around with.
Yeah, definitely. A light character like Bayonetta, this is kill percent. That's why we're throwing out the up smash twice. Like, I get it. You thought maybe he'd roll in just in case. I get it. But, oh well.
One more time for the fans. One more up smash off of one bad hit. Come on. I can see you're looking for it, Pharaoh. I can see it in your eyes.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, wait. This might just go the wrong way, though. Wow.
Yeah. All right. With the rage, this time it did work. We saw kind of a similar interaction at the beginning of the game. But yeah, with the rage, that's going to be the X factor, and GrlyTeenQueen is going to be able to take Pharaoh off the top. What a anticlimactic way to lose the game.
Yeah, kind of came out of nowhere with that. You even saw GrlyTeenQueen had some surprise from that one. Was not ready for that to actually work.
Yeah,
but
you know it's
just
bad when
sometimes.
Yeah, you know it's bad when the Bayonetta player is like, oh, that's crazy. Like, shut up, you.
Yeah. My favorite thing is whenever, after a big kill, the player cams come in and you can see the person who just won with a look of, wow, that worked.
Yeah, that's the most demoralizing thing. Like, Pharaoh, like, oh, okay, so, yeah, I guess I'm just the fool now, huh, right?
Yeah. Well, we're seeing kind of a similar start. Same stage on small battlefield. GrlyTeenQueen, not quite as dominant in lead as that game one, but pretty similar shades, if nothing else.
Okay, yeah, unable to get the up air strings. Good disengage from GrlyTeenQueen. Gonna be able to reset, forcing out like the damage on the like. We'll take the damage even if it does get armored through. Like, that's still really good for GrlyTeenQueen right now, especially since we're starting to set up for our up tilt back airs. That's gonna be a kill confirmed that Pharaoh's got to keep an eye on.
Yeah, really good double jump armor again. Going through that dash attack, I feel like I can throw out the but it's Yoshi once again, and it was enough to stale the second dash attack so that it didn't kill. This, though, this will kill you. Jab from Bayonetta, it's like the second strongest behind Bowser Jr.
Yeah, and got buffed late game.
Oh my god,
so...
no, wait, no way. Oh my god, what a reversal.
That was
crazy.
40. That was at 4. No, we can't. That was crazy, but in a good or a bad way. What are you? 40.
That was from like 0. What was that?
Okay.
What the? This am going to watch my mouth, but what in the name of sanity was that?
What is going on? This game is all over the place. I feel like I don't even know what to expect at this point. Like, Pharaoh's trying to do, like, traditional Yoshi combos, but is also just killing Bayonetta with forward airs at ledge, and we're dying super early for a guy with, like, a heft, and come on. I feel like these are really early stocks. Pharaoh losing another one here, and GrlyTeenQueen breaks away 2-0 lead.
Yeah. Production, can we see that that second stock one more time? One more time for the people who looked away.
Might as well just play the whole game. Like, honestly,
that
game
was a short
clips.
one. That was a quick one. If y'all need Twitter content, I mean, you know, you got options.
Oh God, off the backboard too. Like,
yeah, here we go. Here it is.
Oh my God.
Yeah, trying to go for the 4. It was literally from 0.
Yeah,
it was literally from 0.
That's insane. That's just ridiculous. Like,
my
off in the corner.
God.
I don't know. I want to say Pharaoh did that to himself, but I mean, I can't even blame him. It's just that shouldn't happen.
Sometimes things occur, and Sakurai's vision is fulfilled, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that I'm hoping to see more of from GrlyTeenQueen, because it's like those clutch plays, taking early stocks on a character with longevity like Yoshi. That's the kind of stuff that could be really dangerous.
Yeah. Well, okay, we're mixing up the stage, at least getting bigger small battlefield. PS2, as some people like to call it. So we'll see if this is the difference that we need for GrlyTeenQueen to maybe get dethroned by the Pharaoh here.
Pharaoh just, like, instinctively auto-piloted the forward air when, like, GrlyTeenQueen is, like, miles away. I'm like, Pharaoh, please. You gotta stop.
He's gotta look for it. The Twitter clip is always available, and that's a good one for you!
Okay, very good, very good. Well, I love to see it. He's able to recover well enough, like, okay, just kind of get his bearings again, and we're back into a lead. This is looking pretty good. If we're able to punish some of those heel slides, I think that could be a nice start.
Maybe you spoke a little too soon there.
Never mind.
Bayonetta
Okay.
is proficient at taking down the dinosaur. This is Jurassic Park levels of brutalizing dinosaurs.
Yeah, this is when the T-Rex eats the Velociraptor, and Yoshi is the Velociraptor right now.
Yeah.
Still, I mean, I will say Yoshi can get some of this damage potential. Like, this is a character that has strong combos. We have seen good DI from GrlyTeenQueen, so we haven't seen as much of, like, extensions as we might need to for Pharaoh in a position that he's in. But he still has a tentative lead, a very gentle lead that we're going to try to work with.
Yeah, we can see it growing bit by bit. Pharaoh has definitely slowed down the play a little bit. But GrlyTeenQueen is so good at opening Pharaoh up, and you can see that patience, but it's not paying off, and these players are just swinging at air somehow.
The hurt bug shifting, it was the crouching Bayonetta that avoids the falling up air, and Pharaoh had the read, had the ability to try to get something here, but unfortunately we're just going to go back to the drawing board, take it back to an edge guard situation, gets one egg, can't really do too much, pops up Bayonetta for a higher recovery, which probably isn't honestly ideal, but we're going to make do with what we have.
Yeah. I don't know, like, what to even say at this point. Pharaoh, you can see this good play, and apparently trade is the answer that you needed. I guess I was going to say, what do you look for? And the answer is apparently a random trade. That always works.
Yeah. But, you know, Yoshi back air, that is kind of like due to the nature of Yoshi back air. A quick multi-hit move, but with that launcher being so fast, yeah, you're going to be able to win that trade, I feel like, against Bayonetta. But either way, we still have a little bit of a kind of aerial footsies from GrlyTeenQueen, just trying to like do some empty jumps, try to see if Pharaoh's gonna like run in with a nair or run in with like a backer or something.
Yeah, Pharaoh doing really good at holding on to this lead. You can still see that confidence shining through. Random up smashes at center stage like that. That's the Pharaoh we know and love.
Oh yeah.
One of them will work.
Exactly. And you know, as long as it's the one that wins the game, hey, that's the most important part too. Gotta go ahead and get some good damage as well. We don't get the up air juggles, but it's fine. Waits out the jab and the spot dodge into up smash. So well played from Pharaoh.
Yeah, exactly what you needed in that moment. And that game, sometimes all it takes is a game. And that's the momentum that you need that can keep you going. If you can do damage, you can take a stock. If you can take a stock, you can take a game. If you can take a game, you can take the set.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So it's like you were right. I mean, honestly, that one up smash really did decide it. You know, it was center stage, just like you said. But this time it wasn't a raw up smash. This one was calculated.
Yeah. And now we're seeing a little bit more downtime between the sets. Both players trying to take a second to breathe, lock in their advantage states, and just go in. I did not see what stage we're going to. I'm going to be curious to see what GrlyTeenQueen counterpicks to here. It's Smashville again. And we saw this work against them last time. So I'm a little bit curious about this.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be maybe like an anti-zoner or at least anti-zoner play style kind of pick. So maybe GrlyTeenQueen thinks that Pharaoh might be using too much egg, might be kind of like hanging back a little bit too much and wants to go in for some more potent burst movement potential options.
Yeah, well, right now, it's not really working out in their favor. GrlyTeenQueen has consistently kind of gotten the higher percent first. Okay, not going to be eating my words just yet. Maybe I still will be. No, okay, we're back on ground.
Ooh, okay.
Well, the percents are even now at this point, which is actually rare compared to the rest of the game so far, where it's usually been a pretty dominant lead for GrlyTeenQueen, but the witch time is so dangerous, but just barely not going to lead into something greater.
That's crazy. Pharaoh saw. I feel like that he saw the witch time and still back aired. That's crazy. I love
sometimes you just swing.
It's like you can't help it. Okay, look, I get it. That's a Yoshi thing. I get it. Like you're just like, but I must swing. I've got to.
But father, I must swing. I was given the tools that were so big and disjointed. I must use them. Oh. And there you go. That's why you must use them. They're quick, fast, and deadly. Yeah,
and again, it's that back air out of shield, out of like just like standing that has been really, really strong. We are gonna ledge grab, which is gonna extend the invulnerability thanks to the witch time. Really, really good interaction working out for Pharaoh right there. He is actually going for some crouching, perhaps trying to hurt box shift underneath some ABKs.
Yeah, doing pretty good. It also removes the threat of potential long-range poking with the guns as an option. It's good play from Pharaoh here. We're seeing a lot more defense, and we're seeing him fairly firmly camped beneath that center platform when he can. Smashville always kind of devolves into this, where it's a lot of Smash is playing for center stage, but Smashville in particular kind of just devolves into King of the Hill.
Right. Oh, yeah, we get a quick reset back to the ledge. Obviously, he had used his double jump very high. It's something that he's been doing kind of consistently out of these disadvantaged states. So we are looking for some ways to kind of fade back in. I love his like momentum shifting. He's like bobbing and weaving in the air, trying to like get back to ledge, get back to center, whichever one. But it's the jab that's going to be able to take this stock here. And at 60% and now rising, Pharaoh already starting to look for some big swings to take stocks.
Yeah, you can see a lot more patience, too. I noticed while at that high percent, he had an opening with one of his tilts, I believe, and empty hops didn't go for a follow-up because he knew he's just trying to get that extra percent, get that credit going. Pharaoh is doing really good at locking into defense here and is doing pretty well at the moment. Has a pretty good window to get a kill here.
Yeah, and that's the kind of punishes on the heel slide that I was looking for, that I was hoping for, just because Pharaoh now playing a little bit more patiently. Just that extra 0.25 seconds is now enough to force GrlyTeenQueen into kind of releasing that option, trying to get a way in, a combo starter that is really, really strong for Bayonetta, but also extremely punched.
Yeah, and there you go. Been mixing up with that down B to break through onto solid ground multiple times, and that's the time you need it to catch someone out. And now Pharaoh looking like it might be going to a game 4 or game 5 here, sorry.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see it because, I mean, the momentum is in his favor. He took the last game. We're already seeing some smart play here on the ground. Run in, run out, like shielding on ledge, but we're not seeing like the triggers getting pulled from GrlyTeenQueen. They're kind of keeping their cards close to the chest, kind of waiting out, hoping that Pharaoh does go a little bit too trigger happy, haphazardly.
Yeah, I will say both players playing very good defense right now, but as it stands, it is working out slightly better for GrlyTeenQueen. That percent gap is shrinking stock by stock, and a couple good hits here could make that lead almost entirely disappear. Pharaoh has to play really careful right now.
Yeah, I mean, GrlyTeenQueen, to their credit, has been playing extremely evasively, keeping their percent very low, not taking more than a couple of hits, and even then, no extended advantage states thus far. We are looking for the edge guards with the eggs, and we get a grab here. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Pharaoh keeping the pressure on.
Always looking for that forward air, always wants the spike, always wants to take the game as fast as possible. Not afraid to jump off stage, even in dangerous percents like this. And now, bit of a risky edge guard situation here. That back air will connect, and this is still very doable for GrlyTeenQueen. Pharaoh has to close this out quick.
Yeah, I mean, in those situations, he's kind of like delaying his fall with the egg throw. Not going to be good, but there's another punish on the heel slide. It doesn't lead to too much here. Just a forced reversal, or forced reset, rather.
Yeah, it's getting dwindlingly close. Bayo is still at a really good combo percent. There's rage behind it. A lot of these combos can turn into proper kill options.
Ooh,
We've seen Bayo kill at some crazy percents, and now it's becoming a scramble. Both players want this game gone, and they want it to be theirs.
Oh, and there we go. Another spot dodge into trigger pull. The shot calling from Pharaoh has been amazing in these last 2 games.
Yeah, take a breather after that one. That one was about as close as it gets. Oh, man.
Wow.
Really close, but Pharaoh able to push it to game 5. This is why we play Ultimate.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, this is like the conditioning back and forth, like the across stages. So many different habits being pulled out, like not a lot of down B in the first part of the set. Now we're starting to see it take shape, do really, really well. And as we enter game 5, it's Hollow Bastion. This could be a very dangerous stage for Pharaoh to kind of contend with, just because Bayo kills off the top are, well, I don't need to talk about them. You know how they are.
Right. We saw this exact same pattern from GrlyTeenQueen last time, actually, going from PS2 into Smashville into Hollow Bastion. So I wonder if there's maybe a consistency pattern coming out there. The other thing to note about Hollow Bastion, though, is it's where Pharaoh landed the Twitter clip of the forward air. True. So, hey, it's good turf for both players here, but right now, GrlyTeenQueen is putting a flag in the center and saying, this stage is mine.
Definitely, but we force an air dodge and not enough time to get that that dash grab. The spot dodge is just enough for GrlyTeenQueen to extend another iframe option to avoid Pharaoh's punishes.
Yeah, it's a pretty good play here. GrlyTeenQueen able to just apply so much pressure at the moment. Pharaoh, oh, this could be it, but no, a little bit of that arthritis we've been alluding to throughout the night going its ugly face, and GrlyTeenQueen, yeah, you got a lot of percent, but right now, that's kind of just rage on a Yoshi.
Yeah, okay, so we are, I mean, and then it's like the reverse, like the reverse B, like neutral B, rather. So it's like really interesting seeing how like Pharaoh is like starting to put new tricks into his bag.
Yeah, Pharaoh, you can see this edge guard mix up too, using the down B to try and mix up some of this ledge pressure, force back onto stage, and Pharaoh's patience is coming through here. You can see the yearning for cheese at every opportunity.
I too yearn for cheese.
It could come through here. A good grab that gets GrlyTeenQueen off stage. Trying to go for the runoff forward air. Man, you really like that move, but it will be punished and met with the foot of Bayonetta. First stock going to GrlyTeenQueen.
Yeah, that's the greed right there. You can't let it overtake your senses. And Pharaoh doing a good job of still getting the punishes with the down B, knowing when he can kind of like keep that on the consistent rotation of options. And GrlyTeenQueen still hasn't figured out counterplay yet, but it's only a matter of time. As of right now, we're still staying alive. But one more of those, and you're off the top.
Yeah, it's almost an inverse image of what we saw last game. Pharaoh needs to find the opening here, or it's very easy for this stock to start slipping away, and that afterburner kick can be the exact opening GrlyTeenQueen needs to make it start going away. 75 on this Yoshi right now. You are losing precious percent.
Okay, but now we're finding the anti-airs, and that's the stuff that Pharaoh needs to kind of challenge Bayonetta. Don't let them kind of dance around and jump and spin all they want, because you've got to be able to make a play. You've got to put the fear into them. You've got to make them respect Yoshi's options.
Yeah, it's working out pretty good right now, but this is a little scary. Obviously, again, Bayonetta struggles at killing, but a good opener and any good Bayo can definitely make some magic happen. Pharaoh has to play good defense, but also has to keep, you know, a good offense at the same time. It's a struggle. You kind of got to plank and camp here if you can.
And, I mean, something that is kind of different from how the set has been going is, I mean, Pharaoh is now starting to look for, like, more grounded approaches, just, like, dashing up, instead of looking for the short hop nairs, and the short hop back airs, the short hop neutral Bs, that were consistently kind of pressuring GrlyTeenQueen. We're not going to get a big punish on that jab, but we almost get something here. It leads to a parry, which means you have to break away.
It's close. And both players are playing really cautious right now. I'm going to call it out because there's a chance it gets to it, but there are 3 minutes left on the clock. We might be seeing time for Game 5 here.
Yeah, and if neither of them are really willing to kind of make that approach or swing first, it's going to be tough. This is actually going to get out of it. You are not going to die to the jab this time, and putting more damage
Yoshi
on with the down Bs. You got it.
Yeah. Oh, man. This is just what keeps happening. Bayonetta getting these stray hits, but Yoshi double jump armor or general inability to kill leads to just more percent on this Yoshi that doesn't actually kind of mean anything. So it's more opportunity for Pharaoh to kind of get more ground here, and that up air is good ground. 2 minutes left on the clock. 2 stocks on the Yoshi, 1 on the Bayonetta. This is shaping up to be a really good Game 5 here.
Yes, yeah, it definitely is, especially since Pharaoh not afraid to keep running in and not going to look to just sit back and camp. Obviously, you can't really do it. It's Bayonetta, but, like, you know. And the extra gun art with the punish, like, that was a great mix-up to get Pharaoh off. It didn't really do too much, like, in the end, but it was a great idea.
Yeah, and now GrlyTeenQueen has really lost a lot of this momentum and a lot of ground. Pharaoh definitely has the solid footing, has removed that flag, but that back air is all you need sometimes. And now this is 73% of rage on a Bayonetta. That can lead to an early kill. 90 seconds on the clock. Is it going to get down to 0?
I don't know. I feel like Pharaoh is kind of chomping at the bit, wants to get a lot more damage, wants to take the stock as soon as possible. Can we get something here? We're actually not going to go for the forward air. We're looking for a down smash, which might have been kind of preloaded. I feel like GrlyTeenQueen was able to react to that and not get hit by that. If Pharaoh had held on to that for a little bit longer until we saw the ledge grab, that would have been a really nice option.
This is a very interesting final 60 seconds. We've seen that GrlyTeenQueen is able to rack up percent well off these combos. This is how you have to play for time. You have to get these straight hits, make bigger things out of them, get that percent building. Because Pharaoh can kill you just like that! And the back air, not gonna let it go to time, not gonna let GrlyTeenQueen do their stuff. And that is the first set going to Pharaoh out of the last 4. Incredible play from both players.
Yeah, good stuff. Pharaoh seems to have figured everything out. He seems very elated with himself, as he should be. Has conquered the demon that is GrlyTeenQueen. Now out at third, but a very hard-fought third. And yeah, you're right. I mean, Pharaoh seemed to be able to build the most important momentum, which was the reverse 3-0.
Yeah, incredibly good play from both players. incredible reverse 3-0 from Pharaoh here. I'm sure that took a lot to get done, and you can see all of the highlights throughout this set. This is an incredible set. If you need Yoshi versus Bayo set review, I mean, I don't know who's looking for that specifically. Maybe Lima, but this is the set to watch.
Desperate people.
Very desperate people in a very bad region.
All right, but either way, I mean, honestly, it did feel like Pharaoh, you know, had been working so hard in the first part of the set, the first couple games not going his way, just because he was getting Bayonetta, he's getting caught by a lot of stuff, but he picked up on the combo starters. He learned what GrlyTeenQueen wanted. It's these like those very clutch spot dodge reversals that he was able to clutch out both game 3 and game 4. And I mean, we could see just like how important it was for him to keep adapting with the stages. GrlyTeenQueen went to multiple different stages trying to mix up Pharaoh, but none of them really took hold.
Yeah, it was super hard fought. Like, bottom line, both players played fantastically. It came down to scrambles in game 4 and 5.
Yeah.
And, you know, one thing going wrong here, another thing going wrong there. It easily could have gone either way, but Pharaoh locked in hard, and that was exactly what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, like even in these like key moments, like it's the whiff punishes, it's the spacing, and falling out of things that Bayonetta was going for was the best thing that could happen to Pharaoh in those moments, because Yoshi has incredible get off me tools, and if you are able to like find yourself out of hit stun while Bayonetta is still spinning slightly in the corner, you're able to get something so much more potent here, and the kill potential for Yoshi is there. We see it.